There are many customers that come to mind. Let's start with Carl Schmidt. Okay, Carl Schmidt and Associates is a company that's into the environmentally friendly businesses. They are into recycling, equipment to help recycle and such. These are fairly large designs that span like a factory floor kind of length with conveyor system and everything else. So they have realized many things. One, they are able to collaborate with their customers upfront in the conceptual cycle. What does that mean? It means that when you are putting a bid for a project, you're not necessarily doing it in isolation, but from day one, your customer is collaborating you to help you create the right designs. So your customer is invested into your designs, which means the odds of winning the bid are much, much, much higher, number one. The second thing that Carl Schmidt has told us is that because they were doing it everything in 3D and leveraging the fantastic capabilities of conceptual designer, SolidWorks conceptual designer product, they were able to finish the job in half the time and give their concepts to the end customer, and they won the bid and they reduced the sales cycle by 50%. Just think about that, what it means to a company, where you can win in 50% less time, and now you can focus on actually delivering the machine to your end customer. The third thing that Carl Schmidt has told us that they do a lot is leveraging communities. So when they actually go visit a customer site, if the customer needs something done in a certain area, they take a picture of it, post that image into the community, and the designer takes that image as a background and builds stuff around the design, creates a model around that picture, and sends it back to the end customer almost real time, right? So in other words, the interactiveness and the collaborative nature of the product makes things much, much, much faster. Especially if you think about it, in the conceptual phase, your final design is not done. You're actually going through multiple cycles, multiple iterations, multiple shapes, multiple inputs to the design. So what happens is in the conceptual phase, it's changing fast and you're trying 10, 15, 20 different things. And so inside the conceptual designer product, Carl Schmidt was able to iterate very fast with customer in the loop, building trust with the end customer, and in the process, collaborating with the customer and reducing the sales cycle by 50%. And doing design co-reviews. In other words, while they are designing, the customer is able to see what's happening. The customer was able to sketch their ideas, send it to Carl Schmidt, and Carl Schmidt takes those ideas and builds on top of it. That's one example. Another example is another company called Parrot. They are into, everyone knows them, they are into these drones around the world, and they are able to create some really cool free-form shaped drone that's almost, you can think of it as a flying ship. It's like it's on water, propelled by a drone, and it just goes through fast. So our customers are realizing some fantastic values with the two conceptual product, specifically built for conceptual design. We do not believe there are tools in the marketplace that addresses this particular phase of design needs, especially given the fact that 30% of the entire design cycle is actually spent on conceptual phase. Your most senior engineers are engaged in the conceptual phase, and we believe we created the right product at the right time because innovation happens in the conceptual phase. And after that, once you figure out what you want to manufacture, now it's design to manufacture, which is where are the bolts, how do the things come together. So that's the benefit of using conceptual designer and industrial designer, leveraging the cloud, leveraging the collaborative nature of the cloud, and connecting it to our existing desktop products so it's in one big happy ecosystem.